all to record it and then give it to them. The district attorney's office has sent subpoenas, so like court order documents from judges that are signed, to the school's legal representatives, and those representatives have intentionally not responded to them. Now, here's the weird thing, which is like this is the biggest issue right here. Is that specific one is the one that sent me over the edge. Obviously, I'm emotional from it. The biggest issue with this entire story, well, one of the issues with this entire story, is that when subpoenaed, these legal representatives for the Buffalo School Department are ignoring the subpoenas and not just not responding to them, but being obstructionists and actually giving information to school administrators and school personnel to not talk to the police or assist the police in any way. In fact, to obstruct us, like intentionally, do not do these things. Here's how you prevent the police from doing their job. So, and here's where like this crux is coming in, why it's kind of a whistleblower thing, is there are people that are trying to get this information from the schools, and the main obstructionist are these lawyers who, once again, I said, are ignoring subpoenas and court orders. And the only way that you can overcome that is if somebody from the court system, judge, attorney general's office in New York State, the attorney general of the United States, comes down and says, why are you not responding to these court orders? You're ordered to respond to them and you're not. And in this specific case, you know, like destruction of evidence, you know, which is huge. And then not telling one of the, you know, the kid's parents. No. If you picked up your fucking toddler from school and they pissed themselves and they're crying and you're like, oh my God, what's going on with you? The first thing you do is go up to the teacher and be like, hey, what happened? And you would expect a real answer. Somebody tried to steal Jimmy. What you wouldn't expect is for that school to delete video footage. What you wouldn't expect is for that school to be like, oh, you know what, I'm not sure. Something happened. You know, you'll have to talk to an administrator about it. I'm not sure, you know, about it. It's people that are afraid of doing the right thing.
The detective talking about this talked about how he's worried about repercussions and stuff like that. And he said, but I have to do the right thing. Imagine if you didn't have people like him that were willing to put their necks out on the line, go on a very public podcast and talk about these specific incidents. You would never know these things are happening with your children in school. These things are being covered up. It's you guys to either share this video, the podcast, share it, because I think this needs all the visibility it can get, and your share will help get this message out and it will help children.